Alright, so just chilling here in my vehicle. Got my cameras for recording, or my cell phones for recording. And I got my laptop playing music. It started raining here. I'm just sitting in the driveway, but I wanted to get a couple things done here before I take off again onto the road. So I'm going to try and install this battery disconnect switch, and right under here you can see I think it is the body control module. I haven't even checked. It doesn't matter, but you can see the two bolts on either side of it. And when you lift up the hood, you can see the bolts on the other side. So it gives you an idea of the location of where your drill is going to poke through when you drill through the firewall there. So that way you can pre-plan where you're going to drill, and you're not going to hit anything important on the other side, like brake lines or electrical or whatever. You don't want to hit anything. And of course, you disconnect the battery before you do anything like this. So I just did that, and yeah, now I'm just waiting here for the rain to stop. It's kind of off and on a bit. I was just about to get out of the vehicle, and then rain started up. Oh, it's going to stop now. So maybe I will open the passenger door and crawl under there and try and get a couple holes going through there, and then I will be ready to install the battery disconnect switch. So the good thing about this is, even if, I don't know, if you're not experienced with automotive mechanics and you don't really know what you're doing, it's actually very simple. As long as you're good at measuring with your eyes and sort of, like I described, knowing ahead of time where the drill is going to go through and that it's not going to hit anything on the other side. Um, as long as you know that, then it's a pretty simple job. It's just drilling a hole in a piece of metal. And then everything else to do with this project is done pretty much without even touching the vehicle. It's just basically building a custom cable with, like a knife and electrical tape and a few components, a grounding terminal on one end and a battery terminal on the other end, and the disconnect switch wired in between. So once you make that custom cable, then you're basically going to install it without messing with any other system on your vehicle. And the one thing that you have to do is just connect your custom cable to the battery terminal, to the negative battery terminal, and disconnect the original battery cable. And so if your new system doesn't work, then you just switch it back. You just put the old battery terminal back on where it originally was, and yeah, no harm done. You just got a couple holes in the firewall, hopefully. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'm right about all this. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've really got into working with vehicles. This is what I'd like to install on my truck, but it's just for fun right now. It is a lot of fun. Hopefully the police don't pull me over and say, "Hey, you're not allowed to have that." That gives me the authority to arrest you. A little cigarette lighter, pretend switch. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to try and drill this hole in a second when the rain subsides. Hopefully soon. And I'll let you know how the project goes. I'm gonna drill these holes, and then I'm gonna do the rest of it somewhere else. I'm just gonna be working in my vehicle. So that's another good thing, is you don't really have to have a place to do this. The reason I'm drilling the holes here is because if I screw it up put a hole in the brake lines or something, then at least my vehicle's in the driveway and I can do something about it. Instead of being stuck on the side of the road, that's never fun. Yeah, may as well give some more car safety tips while I'm at it. Speaking of tires, I do have my vehicle's a little trashed right now, but I have a full-size tire back there, full-size spare tire. Because if you get stuck with one of those tiny little donuts, those little donut tires, and you're out in the wilderness or in a rough part of the country, then it's not going to be fun getting home with that. And who knows, that could even cause another disaster, like driving on rough terrain with a little donut tire. So, but yeah, it's it's that tire is just tied to the side of the wall there, so it kind of moves around a little bit, but yeah, it should be firmly mounted to, I don't know, like the side, what are they, the side beam, something like that. Who knows? It's a project for down the road. But it's actually quite comfortable living in a vehicle. I watch lots of YouTubers who live in their vehicle for most of their life, or at least half of their life, and it's quite enjoyable. I mean, a number of nights that I have spent in the most remote locations for free, basically. I guess a lot of the places I've stopped when I'm on my road trips are snowplow turnarounds. They have a lot of those up north, and there's usually a sign that says no parking, but yeah, no one's ever bothered me. I guess lots of people do pull over there just for like a cell phone break or whatever, but yeah, I did 3,500 kilometers, and yeah, I never stopped in a hotel. I just did like 3-hour breaks for sleep here and there. Did most of my traveling at night. Yeah, it was a crazy trip, but it'll probably be a lot easier in the winter rather than in January. Another thing I didn't realize is the Trans-Canada Highway that runs above Lake Superior it's basically like a racetrack. Like, it's just nonstop curves, hills, descents, and there'll be like a 3-foot high guardrail on the side of the highway, and then 150-foot drop into like a big rock canyon, or just a big rock wall on the side of the road. So if you wipe out, you're going right into like 1,000-ton rock. And doing that in the winter, yeah, it's kind of risky on its own. And then weather and other circumstances. It's just, I was planning on heading out to the prairies, but I only made it to Kenora, Ontario, just short of Kenora, Ontario. And then there was a weather warning, and I just decided that I don't want to get stuck here. It was actually a good idea, I think, to turn around, because I heard there was a road closure for a day or two after I had just left the area. Just the snowstorm was starting up, and I thought, well, if I don't leave now, I'm probably going to get stuck here forever. And I was right. So yeah, I just barely made it out of, I guess that would be sort of northwestern Ontario before the big storm hit. And then I got back to my home in southern Ontario, and I slept for a full day. Or maybe not that long, but it was a record. Yeah, anyway, I guess I haven't really stayed on topic. I'm just kind of rambling, but yeah, I thought I'd maybe give some car safety tips. I think this project's probably going to work out well, and the rain has stopped a little bit. Well, I'll be fine. I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to stop this recording, make another video, and see if my vehicle starts after I drill the holes in the firewall. Hope you all are having an excellent afternoon. Take care.